soloing in position over 12-bar blues in G with the 3 dominant 7 arpeggio fingerings. So in position soloing means they stay in one spot with your hand and you play through a whole 12-bar blues staying in one place with your hand as closely as possible. So let's say that you first start with the G root position arpeggio. So you need a G, a C and a D chord, 1, 4, 5 in the key of G. Your closest C chord would start from the same note. So the C chord basically with the 5th in the bass. And the closest D chord will be this one, D with the 3rd in the bass. So basically A sharp, A, C, D, A sharp, A, C, D, A sharp, A. It's basically on F sharp on the 2nd fret, the 3rd in the bass fingering. So that's the 3 fingerings. So root G, 5th in the bass C, 3rd in the bass D chord. Then you solo. So 1, 2, 3 G chord, C chord, G, back to C, back to G right there. That's bar number 1 of the next 12 bars. If you keep soloing and soloing. So there you go, that's the 12-bar blues with start from this G note. Then you could start from G on the 7th fret, the 3rd in the bass fingering, which should be this, so that's a G chord right there, but starting from the B note from the 3rd. Then the closest C chord will be the one down the fret from the B flat note, B flat C, E, G, B flat C, E, G. The 7th in the bass fingering, and then the closest D chord from here will be down the fret again, the one with 5th in the bass. They will do exactly the same thing. You solo using these 3 closest shapes basically. So because the shapes are so close, you pretty much solo like they're saying in position, meaning you're not making huge leaps with your hand. You're staying as closely as possible in one spot. So in this case now, so with starting from G with a 3rd in the bass, in G. Then the next fingerings will be starting from G now with the 5th in the bass on the 10th fret. So G with 5th in the bass from a D note. In other words, the closest C will be the one from the 8th fret, the root position C, and the closest D chord will be the one from the 8th fret also, which is the 7th in the bass, 3rd inversion, in other words, D chord. Then you will do the same here. You'll solo using only these 3 shapes because they're so close by. So you have so on. So then lastly, G from the 13th fret. So start from F note, so the 7th in the bass, also called 3rd inversion. Your closest C chord will be down the fret from the E note. So that's the 3rd in the bass fingering, and then 2 frets down from there is your closest D chord, which is the root position D chord. Then you will do the same basically, just soloing with these 3 fingerings over a 12-bar blues. This is a really good challenge. You will find out, if you've never done this before, this is going to take you some time. This is not easy. So have fun with this. It's really good for your soloing. You're going to see huge progress in your soloing skills if you practice on this every day. And yeah, look out for the next blog next week. Have fun with this stuff. Have a great week.